Welcome to my project. I'm building a site to help us figure out where we want to live. I guess there are 195 countries, and Julian and I have this conversation probably every Thursday of where we want to live. And it kind of goes round in circles because you just always run into the issue of the checklist and we don't know the answers to anything and it's kind of hard to find. So, yeah, I'm trying to build something that helps us solve that issue. Yeah, so I'm doing a little countries directory. So eventually, I guess this will be a little SEO programmatic way to get loads of pages out. You click into a country and you get a weird. Yeah, I got some pages built out. Things are working.
Wow, that's cool.
Nice.
And these will link up when I've got the chatbot working. These are all going to feed in together because I'm going to have modals pop up.
Yeah.
And then I've got a few like loading pages for a few resources that I want to create.
Is this Shad CN or did you just is this just raw Claude Code UI?
Shad CN, and I can't remember the name, I'll have to find it. You probably know it, but it's incredible for color schemes and design. So I designed a
Tweak CN.
Tweak CN, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll hopefully do a little sign up.
Oh yeah. And Duncan, if you have no idea what we're talking about with this whole Shad CN Tweak CN thing.
Yeah, where does C in?
I don't ask because I don't know, but I can tell you what these things do. I don't know if it stands for anything, but I know what it does. So you know how usually if you just tell AI design me a UI, it's gonna look like crap. It's just not gonna be good at all. So Shad CN is basically a UI framework / library where they have a lot of AI context for it. And these are like human design components. So when you hook that up with your AI tool, so you use the MCP, which can find all of the components and figure out what to use, then it uses those very reusable, very beautiful components. And this thing called Tweak CN is basically a theme maker. So if you start up a project, install Shad CN, and then make a Tweak CN theme. So you're I want it to be white and blue and use these fonts and these border radius and corner radius and all of those things. Then AI will design your app beautifully. You see how good this looks. You saw how nice my startup bounty thing looked. Besides little tweaks like fix container width and stuff like that, AI just kills the UI in a good way.
Yeah, it's super nice. You'll really like it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so we got a member. Then we got email, member ID, password, sign out, and created some tabs for basically in the chat. So when they log in, they'll be able to start a new chat. This will be full page, and I want to have it so that you can. It's basically like having a travel agent, but for relocating. So I'm going to try and train the LLM on countries and where to live and that kind of stuff. So they'll be able to have a chat, and as they're inputting the things they're looking for, so the chat will be in this window, and then in this window all the countries will appear. You can click on the countries and modals open about more information. You can filter by safety, cost of living, weather, and then you can save countries that you like the sound of, and you'll have a saved countries list, saved chats, your checklist. So I'm hoping to use the data tables for this kind of stuff, but I'm holding off for now.
Nice.
That's where we're at so far.
Cool. Very good. Ooh, I have an idea for you, and that is train your AI off of Reddit. And what I mean by that is if you just say say things that are good about, I'm going to use Canada as an example, right? It's going to say, as it said in here, oh, Canada has a great quality of life. But it's a bit more nuanced than that. It can have a great quality of life. So if you use Reddit, for example, and things from Reddit of expats talking about living in Canada, it's going to be a lot of information about people complaining about the cost of living, which is the reality of being there. You know what I mean? And Cyprus, for example, of things being slow. AI isn't just going to say those right off the bat, but if you train it based off of Reddit expat feedback, then I think it's actually going to give some like better boots on the ground info.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm intimidated by code editors.
Yeah.
I've downloaded VS Code like 6 times. I delete that thing after like a month because it just freaks me out.
I swear developers do this intentionally to gatekeep development.
Because for the first time, completely and utterly changed my job role.